All right, bro. So after scaling dozens of businesses to multiple seven figures is the one question I get asked over and over again. And I'm freaking tired of it, okay? I want to slap the next person that asks me that question. And so that's why I'm making this video. If you ask me that question, I'm just going to direct you to this video. And if you don't watch it, you're going to get a freaking brick in the mail. Okay, a brick, and you're going to have to hit yourself over the head with that thing, because this is going to break down exactly what you need to do and what kind of funnel you need to build so that you can be successful and hit 100 G's a month, baby. 100 G's. All right, let's dive in. So first things first over here, what I want you to understand is that there are some funnels that are absolute ass and some that are great. Okay, so that's how the ranking is going to work. We're going to go from worst to best. And number one on my list for worst is going to be the webinar funnel. I hate this thing with a bloody passion. And the biggest reason why I hate this is because to make a webinar crush, that's why I'm looking at you in the freaking face right now. To make a webinar crush, it requires not just a lot of effort, it requires a lot of thoughtful, methodical planning to make sure that you know exactly what to say to the vast majority of people, to hit the vast majority of pain points, to then take them from cold to sold. That's the job of most great webinars. They take someone from literally cold to sold. There's a checkout page usually at the end of either a live webinar or a evergreen webinar. And if you get any part of that hour and a half presentation wrong, you're going to experience a large drop off. And guess what ends up happening? You are flushing money down the toilet. Even if you're paying for registrations and people don't show up to the webinar, you are flushing money down the toilet. Okay, and I'll explain why then the opposite is what I like as best. But for now, we're going to place the webinar funnel on absolute last place over here. Okay, that's going to be over here. All right. Now, the next above that is really the sales page funnel. This is really blurry. Whoever put together this board for me to record off of on my team, they need to get kicked in the head. But nonetheless, this is the sort of low ticket self-checkout page funnel. Okay, I don't like anything that's low ticket, period. It's not the thing that I have the most experience in. I'm a high ticket over the sales, over the phone type of guy. I'm a high ticket over the phone type of guy. So if you're going to tell me, hey, I'm going to write out freaking 5,000 words on a landing page in order to sell some low ticket thing, sorry, goodbye. I don't want to work with you, because that's not my thing. And herein lies a very good lesson for anyone that's watching this. Stick to what you know. Okay, if you are the kind of person that excels at sales, that connects with people, then get on the phone with them and sell them high ticket. In the worst case scenario, downsell them on the same freaking course that you were going to spend all this time building a page for. Okay, next thing that I hate is Facebook lead forms. I cannot tell you how many people have come to me and said, oh, I'm running a Facebook lead form, but I'm getting low quality leads. Bro, do you know why Facebook gives you low quality leads? It's because when you optimize for a lead form, it's telling Facebook, I want to get you the most frictionless, low barrier to entry person that's going to literally just mindlessly fill out the form. Oftentimes, these forms autofill. And guess what information it autofills for the prospect that's filling this out? It's going to be the same name, phone number, email, and data that they used to sign up for Facebook like 13, 14 years ago. And oftentimes, that's throwaway information. A lot of people have like fake information on their Facebook. So it's not going to be good, up-to-date contact info. And even if you add all this friction by adding in all these extra questions, I've come to see and really believe that the kind of person that opts into a lead form is inherently different to the kind of person that opts into a landing page. And you want to optimize for the person that's going to take the extra effort to get off the platform, not be fazed by the fact that they're going to an external website, and then take the time to fill out the actual form that you are putting out. If you haven't watched my video on pixel conditioning, that's going to be a great one too, because when you're doing lead form ads, you can't have segmentation of your pixel, and you can't actually have your pixel fire only when the most qualified person comes through. So that's why I also hate lead forms. It's not a great bet. All right, it's going to get you leads, it's going to get you something, but it's not going to do all that great. And then you have essentially these type form funnels where it's a step above the lead form, but it's the same thing. You're not giving a lot of context to the person. They don't get to interact with the page. They're just going to a type form. They're filling it out. I don't feel like it's going to give them the most friction to actually go ahead and go through the hurdle of actually filling some significant information in and being really invested. You see, the thing with the last two that we've seen over here is that, yes, it's a form, yes, it's an opt-in, but they're not that invested. This requires a ton of effort for really a lot of places where things can go wrong. Now we head into my two favorite types of funnels, okay? It's going to essentially be, you have the book a call funnel. I think that is a very, very strong way to essentially get your ideal type of client onto a phone call, because it goes straight to a VSL page and then to a calendar. And what I love about this is that you're taking them to a video that's going to qualify them and make them understand what they're even opting into, what they're even getting into if they get onto a call with you, all right? And the best thing about these book a call funnels is that you can gatekeep this button to only show up once they've seen a certain portion of the VSL. So unless you've seen 2 minutes in where I've gone through all the pain points, problems, the solution that you could have and how my team and my company can help you do that, then I can unlock the button to book a call. Otherwise, you don't get to book a call. So I know I'm going to get a very, very high quality of person. The only reason I wouldn't recommend this out the gate is because if you're starting brand new and you're looking for volume, I would prefer that you actually just go for the opt-in funnel. Okay, and that's where you basically get a very direct headline on your landing page. You tell them what the outcome is of what you offer, and they opt in to then book a call with you. All right, so essentially it goes from landing page, fill out a quiz, opt in to go to the booking page, then book a call. So you're not creating this barrier of the VSL. It's just you're getting the lead right away. And that way you can get a volume. And if you have appointment setters that can just hammer the freaking phone, or if you right now have a sales issue and you just want as many leads as possible, this is going to be the way. But of course, again, watch the pixel conditioning video, because that's going to explain to you how this is actually going to be an asset if you have the pixel firing in the right way. Otherwise, it could go very, very wrong. So these are the funnels that I would rank from best to worst. And man, if you go with these two over here, it's a surefire path if you have a good offer and if you have good sales abilities to not just book hella calls, but to close them and make and stack some cash. All right. I hope you enjoyed that. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.